Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Ever17, The Out of Infinity. Last time was pretty interesting. Some stuff between Takeshi and Sora. And then you was spilling the beans on some pretty interesting facts about there actually being communication between LeMU and the island above. And whether or not Sora is actually in on it. So, that's interesting. And this ending is actually taking longer to get to than I thought it would. I thought it might be maybe 2 or 3 episodes, but it's been 4 or 5, I think. Maybe 4. I'm not sure how much longer, this part is left, so. Still got Sarah and the kid's ending, too. I'm sure I think he's got a bad ending, I'm sure, and I'll have to just see how the kid is later on. But anyway, let's get rolling, shall we? You suddenly became more upbeat, and okay, yeah. Oh yeah, did I end it with the text going fast? Is Sora really an Inso-no? If so, no matter whether LeMU is crushed or not, she'd still be okay. Tell me, Takeshi, after you escape from here safely, what's the first thing you want to do? Were her words just a flimsy attempt at compassion? I feel like I've gained a new perspective on human life. Come on, everybody, believe in tomorrow so you can live today. Were these words just robotic, programmed phrases? Simple utterances encoded to pacify and comfort humans? Suddenly I felt a distance between Sora's existence and my own. It was time for dinner. Her smile was so carefree. I didn't want to think it wasn't real. I didn't want to think she was just pretending for our benefit. But was she really smiling because she wanted to? Or was she just trying to cheer us up? We don't need to try to help Sora. She will save herself. This thought wouldn't leave my mind. Then again, there were others here too. One of them opening her mouth so wide it didn't seem it would open anymore. Now she looked right happy. I remember that phrase. So yeah. I'm guessing there's going to be little bits here, and since the relationship between him and Sora and the relationship between him and Tsugumi are different, considering one, he doesn't know her actual intentions, and the other tried to kill him. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that happened last episode. I knew there was something. Yeah, somebody tried to kill me. I have a horrible memory. You'd think you would remember something like that. It didn't seem like she cared about my troubles. Is he talking about Tsugumi? Yeah. She's trying to get him to fix her another sandwich or something? It didn't seem like she cared about my troubles. Every time we met, I never knew how she would react, or how to react, and it bothered me some. Had she totally forgotten about the events of the other night? I had to wonder. Well, if she doesn't care, then I suppose that's best. Tsugumi before me then seemed like she would never talk about dying, even by accident. I decided to believe that her smile was real. Wait, what was her dream? I can't remember. Tsugumi was listening to Coco intently. Coco seemed to be truly enjoying herself. She dreamed she was riding a whale. Huh. That's fascinating.
クジラがボインボインと跳ねて、
ボインボイン。
ホップステップジャンプとばかりに宇宙の彼方イカスンデルにバッピューンと飛んでいって、ほいでね、そしたらね、クイクイ星人に会えたんだ。
Planet Kui Kui。
そっか。ココはクイクイ星人に会ってきたんだ。ショウちゃんとココでね、2人でね、会ってきたの。そっかそっか。よかったね、ココ。
Seems like I've heard the phrase Kui Kui before, except, that not counting when I read it before with Coco saying it. Damn this game. Well, her dream is adding another level to this. Why, game? Why? So give me a listen to Coco's nonsense with a smile on her face. I need to write down what days this is happening so I can figure out if I ever play this game on my own. Not recording or nothing. I need to write down the days each time I play through it. See what happens on each day, because I'm betting that stuff would line up pretty well with other events. Dang it. I don't want to read anymore. Just go. Oh, crap. This game definitely builds on layers. But anyway, oh, okay, there's gonna be a choice. The choice that I did last time, I hit the kid and got Sukumi's ending. And Sora seems like she would be a non-violent person, so I'm going for her ending. Not hitting the kid would probably get me points with her. I'm thinking. Kid? Oh, this is different though, actually. Because last time I hit the kid... Come on, I'm asking you. Lift up your head. I hadn't wanted to blame him in the first place. I turned around and held out my hand again. But he wouldn't look me in the eyes.
Takeshi がそんなこと言ったってさ、僕はTakeshiみたいに考えられないよ。無理なものは無理なんだよ。みんな同じじゃないんだ。僕には無理だ。そんなに強くないんだよ。そんなに強くなれないよ。生きてなんかいられない。生きていられないんだよ。だったらいっそのこと。
I didn't want to make him say the rest, but I couldn't stop him. I knew how hard it would be for him to say. Even I wasn't that strong. Everyone waited for the kid's next words in silence. They were probably unthinkable. You're all thinking it, ain't you? Whoa! Not the person who intervened last time. That's interesting. Oh, I was about to read that. Interesting. Sora walked silently forward and stood in between the kid and me.
倉成さん、少年さんをそんなに責めないでください。
Okay, not hitting him was a good idea. No, I don't mean it that way.
少年さんも顔を上げてください。
It's funny that the way she has her hand looks like she's fixing to back it.
やっぱり喧嘩はいけないと思います、私。
Sora looked sad as she said this. Sora, this isn't just any old fight. I'm not trying to shut him out. I wanted him to know how important it was to keep eating.
分かっています。ですけど、少年さんはほら、今はちょっと気が立ってるんですよ。
Sora smiled slightly as she said this.
だからあんなことをついしてしまっただけで、そうですよね。仕方なかったんです。サンドはまた作り直しましょうよ。食料は幸いまだ十分に確保されていますから。
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I screamed, apparently. Sora stared back at me, eyes wide with surprise. It isn't about that, Sora. It isn't about whether we have more or not. It isn't. Can't you understand that?
わかります。いえ、わかりません。
I was about to say you don't. Well, which one is it, Sora? I had taken this all much further than necessary. I think I agree. But I couldn't stop myself. I guess I agree with that too. Do you or do you not understand? Do you understand what I mean? Do you really understand why I would do something like that? So you don't know why I did it. You're a first-rate AI program, aren't you? Ooh.
クラナリさん、どうすればいいんですか？私
Sora started to waver.
私はわかりません。答えを知りません。
And looking down, Sora bit her lip. There's no way you could you? Understand how important food is. Ooh, because you aren't human like we are. Hey, forget it. Besides, the floor just shook, right? What was that, Sora? Did something happen to LeMU? What happened? Come on, tell us. If you check, you should find out in no time, right? Hurry up, why won't you tell me what happened? She thought she heard the sound of someone running in water. Sounds where there should have been none. Sora kept her distance from us and ran out the exit of the room. Sora? She does have control over the audio, I guess, in LeMU, so did she make like a sound effect? Kind of the proverbial throwing a rock in the bushes and making the people go the other way or something. Wow. Takeshi put his foot in his mouth. Yeah, I think that's exactly what you could call it. That's after watching her run off, Sugumi stood right in front of me. What is she gonna say? What are the others gonna say? What? Sugumi was glaring at me.
Takeshi, あなたって最低ね。
Man, the things she's called us in this game. Scumbag is a first, though, I think, right? Yeah, I think that's a first from her. You went over to the kid and hugged him around the shoulders. Coco and Pee-Pee absently looked around the room at everyone. Feeling like I was no longer wanted, I fled from the room. What? What was that about? I'm not wrong, right? Blood rushed to my head. Damn it. Even I could tell. I had said too much. Once you say something, it isn't easy to take it back. I stopped at the end of the corridor. Himmel. Dead end. Nowhere to go. And thinking of that, I realized for some reason that the door in front of me never seemed to open. When we had searched around LeMU, we tried to open the electronic lock, but it hadn't budged. Thinking about being trapped here was enough to hate even the existence of that door. I heard a voice behind me and turned around. What? The corridor's... Ooh. The corridor's watertight door had shut without me realizing. I hadn't even noticed, as he just said.
倉成さん、こんなところにいらしたんですか?
Looking around, I couldn't see Sora anywhere. Sora? She's not gonna go into howl mode, is she? That would be bad. Hey, where are you? I looked all around. There's no way out other than the watertight door. It wasn't as if she were hiding behind something. Sora? You want to show me where you are? I looked around again, but she was nowhere to be found.
倉成さん、どこ見てるんですか?
I could only hear her voice. Hey, come on. Stop playing around and show yourself.
私はここです。
I heard her voice right above me. I looked up. Huge droplets of water started raining down from the ceiling. The deluge soaked me mercilessly. The sprinkler? Water was blowing out of nozzles in the crevice between panel lines on the ceiling. The water level was rising a little at a time, but still noticeably. It didn't look like the water was draining from either side of the corridor. I ran over to the hatch and started pounding on it with my fist.
倉成さん、どうしたんですか? 何をやっているんです?
Open this door, Sora. This is the only way out of here. Come on. Suddenly all of the sprinklers and the small sensors lined up next to them on the ceiling turned and pointed at me.
どうかしたんですか?
Can't you tell the situation is... The camera slowly tracked me. The sensor eyes, probably not even a millimeter large, were flashing light.
どうかしたんですか?
Hey, come on, don't tell me you don't understand, Sora. Sora was observing the situation leisurely in her sofa or something, leisurely like.
どうかしたんですか?
Somebody open this door, please. I kept pounding on the door, but no answer came from the other side of the thick wall. Looking around, I couldn't find one of the panels used to automatically open and close the watertight doors. The sprinklers seemed to be even increasing their output, if that were possible. It was hard to see anything because of the mist. You know, an observation. It actually really does have a way with the ladies. You know, they either try to kill them, or with you, kill them. Yeah. He should try to always stay single. I'm just saying. He should make that effort. It's hard to see anything because of the mist. Sora, what are you doing? Felt a slight shiver run through me. Or if he does hook up with somebody, he dies. Like the first time with Tsugumi.
私は所詮私はプログラムです。
Her voice sounded more and more mechanical.
あらかじめ想定された状況に単純な答えを返すだけのプログラムです。 RSD によって人の形を映しているに過ぎないのです。 食事がどんなに大切なことなのか私には理解できません。 私は有機物を摂取する必要がありません。 生命を維持するために食事をとることはありません。
What are you talking about? Sora! Stop it! Stop the sprinklers! I slammed my body against the door, but it didn't budge. Suddenly everything grew dim. Everything started to sway. All colors became distorted and outlines suddenly became vague. I couldn't see anything.
違う違う。あなたは誰?
What?
あなたは私じゃない。
Sora? What are you saying? Oh, great. Terrified, I opened my eyes. Where am I? There was no floor. There were no walls. My body had suddenly been thrown out into the middle of the ocean. Oh no, I won't be able to breathe. Panicking, I flailing my arms. There was no water in which to swim. I felt no pressure. The area around me was probably only one atmosphere. My clothes were wet, but other than that, I didn't feel any water. Slowly, I let out my breath and sucked in more air. What's going on? I had no trouble breathing. I couldn't see anything under me, but it seemed at least I was standing on some kind of surface. Ah! Sora was swimming in the ocean. She was moving freely in the dark blue space. Sora? Fearfully, I called out to her.
あら、
Oh, hey.
どうしたんですか、倉成さん。
She looked at me, her image flickering as she approached. She smiled as she always did. But then her eyebrows arched suddenly, and a scowl took over her features.
さっきのフロアの揺れのことを聞きたいんですか。
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about that. That's the most pressing thing to talk about, you know? I mean, no, I don't.
イエスですか、ノーですか。
Ooh. He just got it flung back at him.
どっちなんですか。困ってしまいますよ、私。
Sora murmured this in a gravelly voice.
先ほどのフロアの振動については現在調査中です。センサーの突発的な故障によって調査結果判明までの想定時間は通常。
Oops. Her report was almost businesslike.
私だって何でもその瞬間に把握できるわけではないんです。人間のように時々考えたり迷ったり間違えたりするんです。具合の悪いことに。私はそのように制作者によって作られていますから。
Sora tried to smile again.
そう、そんなところだけ人間の真似をするように作られている。不便ですよね。
Suddenly she looked like she was crying.
こんな不便な私は一体何のために存在しているんでしょう。私、わからなくなってきました。
Hey, you aren't inconvenient. I shouted this. Even machines that are supposed to be perfect, and people who are called geniuses, even they make mistakes sometimes. They're both the same, they're hardly any different. People are only concerned about making things easier on themselves. That's why they think machines are such a pain, or machines are faster. If I only wanted data, then I could just use a terminal. But I ask you and I talk with you because I don't only want to know the facts. I want to know your words and your thoughts and feelings. I've never felt you were inconvenient.
そうですか。本当に倉成さんはそう思っているんですか。
Sora's expression suddenly became normal. It's hard for me to tell what she was feeling. What was she really thinking?
倉成さんは嘘をついたことがありますか。
I have a feeling if I say no, that would be a lie. Well, pretty much. I'm pretty sure almost everybody would have to say yes. You know, it's one of them things where, you know, yeah, sometimes it's hard not to, you know. You know, even with the best intentions, you know. So, I'll say yes. Because being honest about being dishonest. Yes, I have. In the 20 years I've been alive, of course I've lied. Sometimes I told lies to give someone a hard time, and maybe others when I thought it would make a person happy.
何回くらい嘘をつきましたか？
I don't have a clue. It's not like I've taken notes.
そうですか。わかりました。では果たして私が今まで嘘をついたことはあるのでしょうか？
It was a strange question.
どうですか？あるのかないのかわかりますか？
Is there a good answer to this? Because if she has told a lie, I say you have, I'm still saying that you're a liar. But if she has told a lie and I say you haven't, then I'm incorrect. Well, if she knows that the communications are still down, or are still connected to the island above, then it does mean that she has told a lie. So I'm going to say you have. Let's hope this doesn't give me a bad ending. You have. Maybe you have. Maybe you've been fooling us and we just haven't noticed. Well, to tell you the truth, I can't really tell. But you told us yourself, Sora, that you still weren't able to lie very well. I remember you saying that.
ええ、そうです。よく覚えていましたね。倉成さんの回答はなかなか興味深いです。
Sora smiled at me. Her eyes looked at me softly.
倉成さん、あなたにお話ししなければならないことがあります。
With me?
はい。そのためにここに来ていただいたんです。ここなら邪魔が入りませんから。
You got a point. It's just me and Sora in the middle of the ocean. There was nobody there, not even fish. It was a desolate sea. I was just thinking, you've come to a lot of trouble to ask me whatever it is.
すみません。でもどうしても二人っきりになりたかったんです。
I could see my outline reflected in her soft pupils. Even if it meant sealing off the watertight hatch,
ええ、
I thought I would drown. Sora pressed her lips together tightly. It took her a while before she said anything.
ねえ、倉成さん。目に見えているもの、音に聞こえているものは現実。でもそれは真実なのかどうか。
Is reality true? Isn't that the definition?
事実なのかどうかわからないでしょ。
I couldn't really grasp what Sora was getting at. What? The space around me suddenly grew white. My head hurt. What happened? The light was so bright I couldn't open my
光量を
eyes.
再調整します。ちょっと我慢してください。
Okay. Feeling slightly dizzy, I stood in the middle of the ocean. Hey, this ocean, is it RSD?
正解。素晴らしい洞察力です。倉成さん。
Well, that'd be the logical choice because otherwise you'd be drowning, Takeshi. I finally was able to open up my eyes again. Sora had a serious expression on her face. Sora? What did you want to talk to me about?
ええ、実は私壊れてしまったんです。
She broke. Sounds serious. I don't think Takeshi's the programming repair guy. You might want to wait until I play the kids path. Sarah's the one you want to talk to about that sort of thing. I'm pretty sure she means the not technical broke, but mental broke. Kind of like I am with words right now. She broke her mind. But anyway, yeah, that's a pretty good stopping point, I suppose. I do hope you folks enjoyed, and we're gonna find what it takes. Hopefully, we're gonna find out what it takes to repair Sora next time. Farewell, folks.